Skål. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another rum review for you guys. But before I jump into the actual video, I wanted to show you these things that I bought in Fanø. This very cool box with the two different rum from Fanø, the Mermaid and the Merman. Really cool in my opinion. So this box for the two bottles was I believe 400 Danish crowns, and these are 35 centiliter bottles. So I just thought it was a cool box, and I thought it was cool that they actually made them like in half size. So yeah, the one I did last, the review I did last was the Mermaid, and the one we're gonna do today is the Merman. But I also bought this. Unfortunately, they didn't have a small sample of this. This one is a gunpowder Fanø Navy rum. Gunpowder is an old Navy expression when it was a certain amount of alcohol. They called it gunpowder proof. And it was the English Navy way to test the amount of alcohol in a rum ration. 57% or above is gunpowder proof. And what that means is that even if the rum barrels were there were small holes in them, they weren't completely tight, and some of the rum spilled out on the gunpowder would still ignite. So that's why this is quite an important thing to have in mind. These gunpowder proof or kind of a limited bottle, plus there's a batch number, there's a bottle, and there's a bottle number on these, so you actually know where it comes from. And this one is 57.2% alcohol. This one is 500 Danish crowns for half liter, so for 50 centiliters. As I said, unfortunately they don't have a I couldn't find anyway a small sample of this, so I'm not gonna be able to do a review of this yet. I will when I open it, but I don't know when I will open it. It could be years, because this one is just something that I like to keep on the shelf, just for, you know, decoration. And just to kind of savor and build expectations on how it's gonna be and all that stuff. So maybe later, but definitely not now. And could be years before I decide to actually open this. Yeah. But let's jump into today's video. What's really this video is about. It is about the Fanø Navy rum, the Merman. And as you can see, this one is also open because I had a little dram with my dad over at the island when we were there. So this is just kind of the last of it that I just want to do a review about. It is also 41.5% alcohol, like the Mermaid. And this one actually won silver medal. So, and it's made kind of in the same way, like with the two-step maturation. First, they bring Jamaican rum from Jamaica to Fanø, and then they age it in barrels with where they add honey, vanilla, and that thing that I couldn't remember what was called, or didn't know what was called last, is called buckthorn. And they age it there. I don't know for how long, they don't say that, and I don't know how long the Jamaican rum has been aged before it arrives to Fanø. And after the aging with the honey, the buckthorn, and the vanilla, they do kind of an after maturation or an after aging in fresh port casks. This one, as I said, won silver at the Wine and Spirit competition, the IWSC, which is apparently a pretty prestigious competition. What the judges said about this is spicy on the nose, dried fruits and caramel apple on the palate, a good balance of spices and sugar leading to a lovely rum base. That's what got them the silver medal, and this was the same year as the Mermaid won the bronze medal. So pretty good year for Fanø Navy rum at that point. But let's jump into the actual tasting and nosing. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. So there's only like 0.75 or 1 centiliter, something like that. Not a lot, but enough for two sips, just to make sure that I get everything right. Don't know if I said this yet, but I don't know if it's chill filtered, and I don't know if it's artificially colored. I think if I would guess, it might be chill filtered. And if there's any artificially coloring, it's probably only from that honey and buckthorn and vanilla that they add when they do the first step of the maturation here on Fanø. So yeah, but color is amber. The leg is medium to heavy, not as heavy as the Mermaid. Yeah. So first off is spice, in my opinion. A little bit of spice, but also some vanilla and honey sugar sweetness. It's quite smooth, but with a little sharpness or a little kick at the end of the nose. When you, right at the end, there's actually a little bit of sharpness, but it's also quite powerful, the nose. It's a lot like the Mermaid, but the Mermaid, in my opinion, has more influence from the honey, the buckthorn and the vanilla, where this has more spice to it. So that's the difference. It's the same, when you drink the two rums, it's the same kind of rum, but with different notes to it. And they're quite, in my opinion, different from other rums that I normally come across. Yeah. The port is still there, and the buckthorn and honey and vanilla are there, but it's spices is the first thing that comes out. I can't really. It's not like it's pepper or cinnamon or anything like that. It's just a feel of it being a little bit spicy. So let's go. So the palate has quite a lot of sharpness on the tongue. Maybe there's a little, and that's why maybe there's a little sore or something on my tongue, because there's like an exact place on my tongue, not bigger than this, where the sharpness is really maybe a bit my tongue and sleep or something. That's why my eyes are watering, because it's not actually that sharp. But right on that spot on my tongue, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I must have a little bit of sore. It's very oily, very, very thick, and it covers the entire mouth. The finish is very mouth-watering. So the palate has a little bit of sharpness, quite a lot of power actually, some warmth, very nice, and spices with a little touch of honey sweetness. The finish is quite powerful actually, and there's vanilla and honey sweetness there. There's this rum base that they talk about both in the Mermaid and the Merman. There's spices there, but then there's a little bit more sweetness to it right at the end. It's a long finish, very long. It covers the entire mouth, very mouth-watering, and there's actually also a slight touch of the port and of the buckthorn. Not as much as the Mermaid, that was a lot more. Here there's only a tiny hint in the back. So even though I didn't think the Mermaid was very, very sweet, like other rums are very sweet, the Mermaid isn't, but it's the sweeter of these two. This one is more spicy and more, there's more kick to it. Yeah. I really, really like these two rums, and I really, really like the Merman is better in my opinion than the Mermaid, but not a lot. I rated the Mermaid, I think, 8.5. This one is, I'm going to be putting the Merman from Fanø Navy rum in at a 9. So a little bit better. Not up there with the best, but very close. And as I said in the last video where I did the Mermaid, that is a pretty cool way to make it. Take something from Jamaica, good base rum, a good rum, and bring it to Denmark, to one of our small islands, Fanø, and kind of put the island's touch on the rum. I think that's really cool. Yeah. So Fanø Navy rum, Merman is a 9 for me. That's it for the video today. Hope you like it, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with friends and family. Also leave a comment down below. I will respond to all of the comments, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and make sure to hit that notification button and turn on all notifications just to make sure you don't miss out on future videos. Also, if you want to, it would really mean a lot to me if you would check out my Instagram account. It is Dunkeren_, and if you like what you see there, just click that follow button to make sure you don't miss out on future small video clips and pictures there as well. Yeah, that's it for the video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong out there. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.